led the league in steals. Very quick hands.
Driving inside is Jamal Davis. He got his shot blocked by Courtney Fields. Nebraska's got it back. Just 2 on the shot clock, and it's going to be a shot clock violation turnover. There's the defensive intensity right now. And in this game, the 11 o'clock game on day one, not a huge crowd, 2 teams from a little ways away. They've got to try and generate their own energy. They're not going to feed off the crowd.
Yeah, I think Kenny Charles had a nice move this morning. He had his team here before 9 o'clock.
Doby inside, a runner is good. It's 5-0 Brooklyn. A great start for the top seed in this tournament.
Lots of Antoine Doby stuff. You'll see would be off one leg in penetration. It's a tremendous handle, one of the better handles in minor league basketball. Those of you watching on NBA TV, you may remember him from the Rucker League tournaments. His nickname there is Antifreeze. That Antifreeze is Antoine Doby, the former star from LIU.
Another turnover for Nebraska. They're off to a slow start, and here's Anthony. And then he lost the basketball, but it's knocked out of bounds by Alvin Jefferson, and the Nebraska's 0 for 2 with a couple of turnovers. Antoine Doby. A minute and a half into this basketball game, it's 5-0. The Brooklyn Kings have the lead. Here's B.J. Glover. He had a big tournament last season, now drives right of the lane, misses the shot, tipped around, and now the Kings have it back. Here's Doby. He'll take a 3. It's up and no good. Another offensive rebound for the Kings.
Long rebound going the Kings' way. Nebraska standing around watching.
They're an athletic basketball team. Brooklyn is maybe the most athletic in this tournament.
I agree with you there.
B.J. McFarland got it. 7-0. Brooklyn out to a great start.
Tough to match up with when you have 3 guys like Brooklyn does on the court at the same time who are long and hard to guard. Very difficult for any defensive team.
Inside, here's Joel Cornett. He gets the start. Mo Spillers has had some starts this year. He started 12 games. He was the the 6th man of the year. But Cornett is their usual power forward with Alvin Jefferson down low. So they have a little bit of a size advantage, even though Brooklyn is a strong team defensively, and they've got strong guys in McFarland and Glover down low, and Courtney Fields. I think the beef right now is with Nebraska. We'll see if they try and exploit that a little bit.
I agree with you. I think Terry Layton may have gone to Mo Spillers, bring him off the bench, so he has that energy, those points, 15 points when he comes off the bench. Good in transition and tougher for any second unit guy to match up with.
Joel Cornett, 6'10" from Butler, gets 1 of 2, and offensive rebound for the Cranes. And now Cornett, and again, will go back to the foul line as he got fouled down low. So Cornett will go back to the free throw line, got 1 of 2. He's a 60% free throw shooter this season.
See, Dave, James Booth with the call, a veteran USBL official. Davey Cruz, and Jose Carrion, a referee, a native of Puerto Rico, refed in the Olympics last year.
Here's Cornett's first free throw. He got it. He is now 2 out of 3 from the line. 9:45 to play in the first quarter. It's 7-2. The Brooklyn Kings have a 5-point lead on Nebraska. Here's the second shot, and Cornett got them both. Some pressure in the backcourt, some token pressure by Cedric Banks. No problem for Antoine Doby. Kings 21-9 this season. Here's a pass out high, pick and roll. Courtney Fields drives through traffic, got a shot blocked, but there's going to be a foul called against the Nebraska Cranes. And Courtney Fields has had a nice season, 13 points, 8.5 rebounds per game from Iona. He'll go to the foul line for 2 free throws.
Yeah, Courtney Fields is kind of a finesse 4-5 combo. Keeps the ball nice and close to his body for able to explode. Played for the Harlem Strong Dogs in the ABA. Had a nice career at Iona. Another guy to add to this list of athleticism that Brooklyn features is Toby Carberry. Dave, he was injured much of the year. Came on strongly at the end of the season. Was a member of the USBL All-Rookie team in 2002. He saw his career take a bit of a decline and is now back playing as well as I've ever seen him.
Yeah, he did not play much early on. He did play down the stretch to help the Kings get that top seed. Courtney Fields gets 1 of 2. Nebraska down 8-3. About 2.5 minutes into this one. Jamal Davis, he likes the 3. He'll take it left side. It's too strong, no good. It's 1 and done. B.J. McFarland gobbles up that defensive rebound.
That's part of their offense. Jamal's 6'9", but he can step out and hit 3-point shots, run a lot of stuff off the high pick and pop.
McFarland coast to coast gets the roll. The Nebraska Cranes now see the lead go back to 7 for Brooklyn. This ties their biggest lead of the game.
BJ's had some big games in this gym, especially in this tournament. Another multi-position guy who can score in transition.
Cedric Banks up top now for Joel Cornett. Here's Davis. He's wide open for a 3-pointer. You don't want to leave him open, but he misses this one. Long rebound for McFarland again. He's a great rebounder, a little bit undersized to play that 4 spot, but he's a very good rebounder. Kings have it in the front court, up by 7. 8:40 to play here in this first quarter. Opening game of the USBL postseason tournament. Doby goes baseline, a little runner is up and it falls through. The Kings right now getting the rolls, and they've got a 9-point lead.
Yeah, Doby is one of the better scoring points that we have in the USBL. tough off the dribble, likes the right side of the court. And when you back off him, you hit that three-point shot.
Brooklyn so far 5 out of 7. Talking about one of the most athletic players in the U.S. There's Larry House.
Oh, absolutely. Larry House has an NBA body, great spin moves, excellent hops. You need to make Larry shoot the ball from the outside. If you let him penetrate like that, it's going to be a tough night for the Kings.
House is shooting 51% this year at a guard position. That is excellent. He gets to the rim very, very well.
Much of those from close range, so you have to make him shoot from the outside.
Lob pass down low. McFarland's double team's going to go up. Got a shot blocked by Jamal Davis, and here come the Cranes. Let's see if they can get their offensive transition going. That's when they're good, when they get up and down. Pass down low, knocked away. It's picked up, though, by Jefferson. He goes in and jams it with 2 hands.
Alvin Jefferson.
Don't let Alvin Jefferson's age fool you. He's in his mid-30s now, but he still has those live legs, capable of big games.
From Auburn?
Scorer. From Auburn, yes.
In 97, that's when he left the Tigers. 12-7, lead back down to 5 for Brooklyn. 7.5 to play here in this first quarter. On the right side, Antoine Doby with 8 to shoot on that shot clock. Cedric Banks guards him. Now down to 5. Doby will let one fly from deep and got it. He got the roll as he rattled it home. Antoine Doby with 7 points in this first quarter. And now back the other way. There's Cedric Banks in transition.
Cedric Banks may be a star in the making, a guy possibly going to some NBA summer leagues.
They're getting up and down right now. Toby Carberry the other way, and now all 5 Brooklyn Kings starters are on the board. 15-9 the score, make it 17-9 after that shot.
That's that athleticism we were speaking of in Toby's team.
Here's a lob pass down low as Larry House got free. Cornette hangs and misses. Battles for the rebound, got it back. He's going to bump and fade away with the right hand, and he got it. Joel Cornette has been very active in this early going, and he's kind of had an up and down season, averaging 9.5 points and 8 rebounds per game.
Great work by Joel. I thought he got away with a walk, but a hard worker, never quits in a play. Played in Poland, and played in Cincinnati in the ABA this past year.
6:34 to play in the first quarter. 17-11, the Nebraska Cranes trail the Brooklyn Kings. Brooklyn, the top seed. These two teams played 3 times, and they played twice in Kearney up in Nebraska, and Brooklyn won 1 of those games, and Brooklyn won the game out in Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn, yeah, you're right, Dave. Brooklyn held a 2-1 advantage in the series.
Glover shows his range again. That's his second 3-point field goal this season. He's only 20%, but he does have that capability, and he's knocked down 2 already here in the early going, and now McFarland a steal. Here's Doby and McFarland, a 2-on-1. Antoine Doby for McFarland goes in. Finger roll missed it. Banks may have gotten away with a foul, but he's got it the other way. Here come the Cranes. Banks pulls up, jump shot, got it. That's a big turnaround right there.
Banks is a solid-looking prospect. He's a